Myself Miss Tejasri Kosbe, lecturer from Praveen Patil Polytechnic Bhandar. Today's topic is practical number 8, measuring three-phase active and reactive power. Practical significance. In the industry electrical engineering, diploma graduates are expected to handle measuring instrument to measure active and reactive power in three-phase field devices. Therefore, this practical will help you to acquire necessary skills, relevant program outcomes, that is POs, discipline knowledge, apply electrical engineering knowledge to solve broad-based electrical engineering related problems, experiments and practice, plan to perform experiments and practices to use the result to solve broad-based electrical engineering problems, engineering tools, apply relevant electrical technologies and tools with an understanding of the limitations, competency and practical skills. This practical is expected to develop the following skills for the industry identified competency. Use relevant measuring instrument in different electrical applications. In this first is select relevant wattmeter. Second, measure active and reactive power. Relevant course outcome. Use wattmeter for electrical power measurement. Practical outcome. Use single wattmeter for measurement of active and reactive power of three-phase balance load. Relevant effective domain related outcome. A. Follow safety practices. B. Practice good housekeeping. C. Maintain tools and equipment. Next, minimum theoretical background. This method can be used to measure power in three-phase balance load condition only. The current coil of wattmeter is connected in one of the lines and one end of pressure coil is connected to the same line. The readings are taken by connecting other terminal of pressure coil alternately to other two lines. The sum of these two readings gives active power. The current coil of wattmeter is connected in one of the lines and pressure coil is connected across remaining two lines. The wattmeter reads reactive power. This is the practical setup for this practical for measurement of active power, and this is practical setup for measurement of reactive power. Resources required for these practicals are 3-phase auto transformer 600 volt 5 ampere, ammeter 0 to 5 ampere, voltmeter 0 to 600 volt, wattmeter 10 ampere 600 volt 2500 watt, 3-phase resistive balance load 2.5 kilowatt 10 ampere or 5 ampere 50 ohm, and 2-way switch 5 ampere 600 volt. Precautions to be followed for these practicals are: first, select proper range of meter. Second, be careful while selecting AC or DC meters. Third, don't increase the current beyond meter's capacity. And fourth, don't touch the live wire. Procedure for this practical is: for measurement of active power, first make the connections as per figure. Check and adjust zero indication of wattmeter and note the multiplying factor of wattmeter. Third, switch on the supply. Fourth, increase the output of thermostat up to rated voltage. Fifth, adjust rheostat for equal currents through all ammeters, that is for balance load. Sixth, note voltmeter, ammeter and wattmeter reading W1 with switch at position A. 7. Note wattmeter reading W2 with the switch at position B. 8. Take two readings of different current for balance load. 9. Switch off the load and then the supply. 10. Calculate total active power and power factor. And for measurement of reactive power, you have to write the procedure and resources used also. So this is the observation table for this practical. Okay. So this is your connection for measurement of active power. So this is the diagram for the same. So first you have to connect the three-phase auto transformer. So this is your three-phase auto transformer. So input terminals of the supply are connected with this three-phase supply. So connect RYB to this input terminal of auto transformer. Next, you have to make connections to output terminals. So first connection is connect the ammeter in R phase. So I have connected this ammeter in R phase. Next, ammeter negative terminal is connected to wattmeter's M terminal. So this is wattmeter M terminal, first one. Next, L terminal is connected to load terminal R, and next we have to connect M and C shorted. Okay, this is your connection. First we connect this ammeter. Negative terminal of this ammeter is connected to M terminal of this wattmeter, and L terminal is connected to load. Next you have to connect for Y terminal. So I am using here only one ammeter, because for balance load in three phases same current flows, so you can connect only one ammeter. So in this Y, it's connected to this V terminal of wattmeter. So Y is connected to V terminal of this wattmeter, and this V terminal is again connect V terminal of this wattmeter to Y terminal of load, and B terminal of this auto transformer is connected directly to B terminal of this load. So this is your resistive load bank. Now I have changed the connections. See the connections. Now this Y terminal of this auto transformer is directly connected to load terminal of Y, and this B terminal is connected to V of this wattmeter, and this V is connected to B terminal of this load. Now we will take again reading for 200 volt. Again increase the supply voltage up to 200 volt. So you have to keep the condition same, that is 200 volt and load, and note down the reading for W2. Okay, 200 volt. Now increase the load. And note down the wattmeter reading. This is 90 watt. Same. Again increase the load. This is 110 watt. Again you have to increase the load. So reading is 180. Again increase the load. $190. Okay. Now we have two readings, W1 and W2. Now switch off the supply.